People across the Tri-Cities are mourning the death of Bristol, Virginia school superintendent Rex Gearhart. Gearhart was previously an English teacher before moving up to serve as principal in the Giles County school system and Radford County school system in Virginia. Gearhart moved to Bristol several years ago to accept the assistant superintendent position before being promoted to superintendent 2 years ago.
Today, Breaks Interstate Park Superintendent Austin Bradley confirmed to News Channel 11 that Gearhart was found dead in the parking lot of the Catawba Lodge. A park maintenance employee reported hearing a gunshot in the park around 11 o'clock last night.
Upon arriving at the area, we saw a person lying in the parking lot of the hotel that, upon investigation, we found out was Mr. Rex Gearhart. And the investigation right now, it appears that the cause of death was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Bradley said no one else was found in the vicinity of Gearhart's location. They are continuing to investigate the entire incident to rule out any other possibilities at this point. Gearhart's work in education spans nearly 2 decades, and as a result, many loved him. Today, News Channel 11 spoke with co-workers and a lot of his friends.
Those closest to Gearhart told Callie Durham they're mourning the loss of their school system and a loss of their community.
I was very surprised when I heard the news, devastated.
That's the reaction after hearing Bristol, Virginia school superintendent Rex Gearhart was found dead at a park Thursday night.
It's been a shock. We have been in mourning here at Central Office.
Through the tears and the hugs, coworkers tell me they'll always remember Gearhart's bold personality and infectious energy.
He had a huge personality, and when he walked into the room, he brightened it up for everyone, and everyone loved him. And he was just a joy to be around. He made everyone else better.
Bristol, Virginia School Board Vice Chair Tyrone Foster tells me Gearhart spent his time educating students in poverty, which is also the name of a book he co-authored that can be found on Amazon.
Between educating students in poverty and actually promoting career and technical education is going to be his legacy.
Co-workers and friends tell me he had a huge heart for serving others.
He was a champion for the small guy, and so he stood up when sometimes causes may have looked hopeless. That would be the drum that he would be beating.
Foster says those who knew Gearhart best are shocked, but taking matters one day at a time.
I've spoke to a few people and shed some tears with a lot of the teachers and the administrators here in the central office. But all in all, I think if we stick together, we'll get through it.
Callie Durham reporting for News Channel 11 in your corner.
Well, counselors were called into the central office today after administrators heard about Rex Gearhart's death. No plans for a memorial service have been announced just yet. An emergency school board meeting will be held tomorrow to decide on an interim school superintendent.